Dragon Ball games have done that before. Like, this is hardly the first to do that. But the thing
those
is,
games.
the thing is, all it does here really is add to more tedium because it means you need to go and recruit every version of every fucking character.
And just wait until we get into recruiting characters.
Yeah, and not only that, but like you said, the balancing is all screwy, and it also results in some really weird, like, rules and exceptions because, like, this game was very much based around everybody's base form. So you have this weird shit where, like, this is the most blatant example that comes to mind. You can fuse Goten and Trunks you can EX fuse them, their base forms, right?
EX is a different type of fusing in this game, which is a more literal half and half thing.
Yeah, it's like Potara fusion, but without the downside. But you can't EX fuse Super Saiyan, Goten, and Trunks. And it's like, why the fuck not? You know?
In fact, you can't EX fuse any of the alternate forms.
Or rather, very few of them.
I still haven't found any alternate forms you could EX fuse.
You can EX fuse Super Saiyan 1 Goku, I thought. Can't you?
No, there's only one exception to this rule, and this is where it gets stupid. The main character can EX fuse with literally anybody, no matter what. Except Vegito. Because Potara.
Yeah.
Which, that's not even a problem of them being Super Saiyans, it's just they didn't care. Or they didn't have the money. But I say they didn't have the money, but they have so many fucking generic units in this game, all who are actually customized to a degree. So it's more like they just wasted a ton of resources shoehorning generic characters nobody gave a shit about in.
And it's very clear that they were very proud of their generic characters that they made because there are some that have like side quests dedicated to them. And I checked, every generic character has a bio. Every single one.
Unless you EX fuse them.
Yeah. And this is what really tickles my anus and is so strange to me. Certain generics can EX fuse multiple times.
Yes, and actually generics have one of the largest pools of EX fusions in the game, effortlessly, but they can't EX fuse an EX fused character into another one. It's just, this is the dumb thing about it. To fuse these two generics, this generic must have previously fused with this generic.
Yeah.
Fucking why?
Yeah, that's another thing too, is that like EX Fusion in general has really like a lot of them have really fucking stupid requirements that you have to do.
Like, special props to all the dumb title ones, but even more pertinent and even more RNG shit you can't even outwork at. Random fucking clips. You know how you'd occasionally get a quick bio on an episode or a movie when you go into a rank, like a rift?
Yeah, the Dragon Ball history thing.
That's necessary for some fusions, and it's not something you can just seek out. Enjoy. And then there's generics who can learn. Generics can learn shit like Revenge Death Ball. And Big Bang Kamehameha.
Yeah,
and
fucking
Dead Zone.
This is the part that fucking shocked me the most, okay? And Ryo, I don't know if you remember me telling you this, okay? But fucking, I remember I was doing the 100-man tournament. It was a fight against a bunch of generics, and I was like, okay, cool, whatever. And then out of fucking nowhere, one of the generics just does Big Bang Kamehameha and wipes half my team, and I'm like, fuck, what?
Oh, you probably ended up against one of the G-rank generic fusions.
Like, I'm like, excuse me, no, you should not be able to know that move. Like, fuck you.
They shouldn't be able to know 80% of the moves. Seriously, how the fuck did they learn the Dead Zone?
Right.
Are you fucking kidding me? How does this asshole know the Devil Might Beam? Devilman's not even in this game.
Yeah.
So that move was added literally just for a generic.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck you. No.
Or like fucking, like one generic fucking used Spirit Bomb on me, and I was like, no, I'm sorry, fuck that.
No, it's okay. This one can use Candy Beam.
Which, by the way, that's something I did like. You can fight as a Jawbreaker in this game. That I really liked. That was fun. But
really, generics, they shouldn't have been a thing. Or at the very
like,
least, there
or
should
at the
have been
very
way
least, they
less.
should have been completely optional. You know?
And there should have been, less, and you could have bothered fleshing the fewer out a lot more.
Yeah, it's to the point that, believe it or not, there are no Super Saiyan 2s in the entire game.
Well, yeah. Don't worry. You can get all the forms of Goku and Vegeta that you can EX fuse with each other. But, I mean, hey look, it's King Gohan.
And
SS2?
Ryan?
Nothing.
Yes.
Ryan? That also means no Majin Vegeta.
I think he's a special exception where he's DLC.
Well, yeah, he's DLC for later, but in terms of the base game, he's not there. So so if you're counting the future, he is the only Super Saiyan 2 we get. The only one.
Yeah, it's going to be fun to jump back in later. Since we have a moment, I would like to go over the energy thing again, because the implementation is fucking stupid and I hate how it works. There are 5 types of energy based on the races in this game. Your energy pool is dependent on how many of them you've recruited. Your progression is arbitrarily halted by your need to grind out generics.
Most of them being Namekians, because there's like very few Namekian fucking characters you can recruit.
But because that wasn't enough, because that wasn't tedious or dumb enough, you have to use a specific move that you have to build up in the game, sort of like a super move. It's called the Zenkai attack. You better hope the enemy doesn't block it.
Otherwise, you wasted it. Congratulations.